Pressures of time just really bother me. I once made a belt out of old stopwatches, and then I realised it was just a waste of time. It's another really good joke. I don't know a lot of jokes for people under 25, but you've heard both of them, so it's pretty much all I've got, people. After that, it gets filthy. So, Ian, are you all good? You still writing? You happy? Good, good, wonderful. It's our final presenter, and it is Monica Peters. She's originally from Auckland. She's with the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Title is Collaborating with Community, Harnessing the Power of Citizen Science. Community groups throughout New Zealand are restoring degraded landscapes. Can their citizen science monitoring data be integrated with professional science data to build a more complete picture of environmental health? To tell us more, please welcome Monica Peters.
I'd like you to ask yourselves a question. How healthy is our environment? Is it getting better or worse? Healthier or sicker? Community groups can help us answer that question, because groups from the top of the North Island right down to the bottom of Stewart Island, they're restoring their local landscapes. There are around 550 of these groups scattered throughout New Zealand, and I know this because they form the foundation of my research. Just listen, and you'll hear the sound of their spades slicing into the earth. You'll hear the chop and hiss of weeds as they fall to the ground. You'll hear the snap of a possum being caught in one of their traps. To begin with, I'm building a national picture of their achievements using a questionnaire because I'm really inspired by the work that they're doing. They are making a real difference. But what I also want to know is just how they measure those achievements, because there are some wider implications. Enter science. Hundreds of these groups are using science to measure change, and this is citizen science because it's being done by groups of passionate volunteers. Armed with basic equipment and a knowledge of scientific methods, these groups are out there collecting data. Now, their data are important. They may show increases in the numbers of birds or weta or whitebait or lizards, all because of their restoration work. But what are we going to do with all of this data? This is where my research will support a much larger vision. How can the power of citizen science be harnessed? Well, here's a clue. The value of those data may well lie beyond the individual project sites. So we need to scale our thinking from local and bring it right up to national. Here's how. Take community environmental groups. Help and encourage their restoration projects. Add environmental monitoring with enough support and the right kinds of tools to help those groups collect quality data. Harness and integrate those data into national level state of the environment reporting. So, if you're an environmental manager, if you work for DOC, regional council, or are a scientist, then understand that collaborating with community groups is critical. Because working together and sharing data, only then can we build a more complete picture of our environment, whether it's getting better or worse, healthier or sicker. Like all of you here tonight, I want to hear the chirp and flutter of native birds. I want to swim and fish in water that is as clean and as clear as can be. I want to know that the country that I live in truly is clean and truly is very, very green.